It's tough to know. DY. Oh, he drops the tombstone here.
DY.
Planet shows up, but Ghost nearby. This is actually kind of interesting because now they have vision over all these stacks. Paparazzi shows up. DY's still there. They get the kill before his 6, and Planet gonna get beaten down. Nothing to say. Cancels his TP. They realize now that they can maybe go on to him. Ghost
is here.
Chasing. They've got vision. Paparazzi right on top. This is a huge moment for XG. Nothing to say. Tries to TP out of there, but it's not going to happen. They kill off DY, but now, oh, big find. And Shiro in some trouble. The shockwave pulls him back in. Couple more punches. Tornado lift up, dispelling the armor. Isn't enough damage. He gets it off, and yeah, will drop.
What makes his power much better. He's able to just constantly spam much harder, so...
Interested in that. Looking on those back lines here. See if he can find anybody. Ghost runs in. No man's land. Ghost completely isolated. That's Aegis down.
There's still a route available too for the BKB.
Need to be careful. DY moving into position. The BKB, it's already been used. The RP connection onto both. Ghost trying to get a little bit of separation. Shiro still living, but Ghost right on top of him. A couple more hits. The disarm is out, and they find the kill. Tinker gone as well. They baited out that Aegis perfectly. Why you smile? Why you dead?
They start pretty... I mean, a static cap on JT for protection. PIW, he's found out. But JT...
Oh, the RP connects onto both of them. And that Tinker in a world of hurt. JT just brings him down to death. They find some more. Yes, they will. God, but JT. The buyback. Ghost right there needs to get away from Shiro. I mean, nothing to say. Ghost. There's no more RPs left. Ghost now in some trouble. LSA gonna connect. They take him down once. JT tries to get out of there, but the missile is gonna find him after.
Paparazzi.
And suddenly, I mean, Paparazzi, he needs to take down Shiro. He's so low, but it's not quite enough. The living armor to heal. Paparazzi under control, going to die. It was going so well.
Tree lines to break smokes.
Shiro finds Paparazzi. Turn. Hex there. He's got the status resistance, though. Nothing to say on the low ground, and JT in trouble. E-Blade hits him. They've got the acorn shot. DY, PYW already gone. JT is out of there. This is the perfect fight for LGD. They take down 4 in a matter of seconds.
Everybody's queuing a Bayon disc on their side. Planet even has one.
They see him. DY in trouble. Wanted to get the tombstone off. Gets the pullback. There's one, but the BKB was there. Now the overgrowth comes out. Ghost completely isolated. Nothing to say. On top of the rocket missile spam stuns. JT pops that refresher. Nothing to say. Aeon disc procced. LSA out. They get the connection down so low onto that Drow. Do they have enough? It's not looking like it. Drow gets dropped. Does have buyback. JT tries to get out of there, but they keep the damage on him. Ghost turns, starts to punch, and it looks like they're going to be able to maybe run down Jiangyu. Gets a dire scan.
A lot of buybacks used from PSG LGD. They still have the Tinker one, the important one.
Tornado's going out there. JT under control, down to half HP, and gone. 2 minutes. XG have to run. They can't fight this right now, I don't think, unless Ghost wants to stand tall.
Nothing to say in.
Go to town. It's dangerous, though. LSA out. He's gone. 2 minutes out, and no mag, no Drow. Paparazzi under control. They went to try and contest, but they will be punished, and I think that might be it.
Yeah, just still the nature of how the draft works versus the Drow. Right now there's an Aegis, and we still see Entity perhaps looking to just fight into it.
Oh, Yuragi. Manta back away, tries to separate, just has to run. Taiga's already dead. BZM, he's in trouble. The BKBs are doing so much work. He is gone. And now Yuragi also in trouble. Forced to BKB out of there. The damage, it's not quite enough. He barely lives.
Taiga. Alright, Fishman.
In pretty far with DM. They find him.
It's only 4-man route.
And suddenly, the global comes out. They need to back away. Got to keep their buddies alive. Do they have anything there at all? They get the GA off, but it's not going to be enough. Yuragi being covered by DM for his retreat. So come on and contest this, but I don't think they're going to be able to get it in time.
It's gone.
They move in a little bit too late. Will find a quick little bash there. And, well, Yuragi's trying to punch into Watson. They find him there. Fourth staff keeps him away. Now the roll back and forth. BZM right on top, finds it onto Fishman, blows him up, and now they're running for more. Need to be careful. They find him before the Dark Pact. The stun follow-up. Watson not quite going to connect in time. Silence out, but Watson taking so much damage. OG, this is actually working. They take down the Slark once.
He put the refresher shard.
He does not have another round of Exo. The turn onto him and just drops down to death. He doesn't have buyback. They bought out for this. Everybody has to run. Taiga stealing the overgrowth.
My God.
OG, they've actually done it. Wolves, they see him now.
I mean, this is everything here, these next moments. Roche is back up. Ghosts.
Jump right at the start onto that Lesh. Hex, but still fine for the moment. Need to get a little bit of separation. Katomi, they force him down to the low ground, and now the Hex, the control, he doesn't have another round of it. Yuragi, they're on top of him, but can he stay alive? Watson turn, Gust forced back, trying to keep him alive on this drought. Another force staff keeping her away from them. Taiga has another lift in a second if they need it. BZM out, has the stun, the control is there. They're dropping low on Entity, but have already lost Misha. Now the control is there. Stormstormer right on top of this drought, trying to kill her off. Yuragi hoping to survive through this. DF jumps in. They find the kill. Yuragi living through it all, and now the turn onto Fishman, onto Stormstormer. Yuragi made it happen in perfect fashion, and Entity, they are going to lose this game. Want to commit all the way. No buybacks for a little while, although Silencer just gets it now. Okay, Silencer has buyback. BZM turns, the Abyssal Blade is there. Want to roll back and forth onto Stormstormer. He's not buying back on the Silencer. Does it now for Fishman. Gets the global. Control is there. They find the Slark. He's in trouble. He's controlled. He's Hex. He didn't get anything off. Watson is going to die. Dead for 2 minutes. The tiebreaker dream infinite is real. Stormstormer, he can't believe it. Look at his face. Oh. Scary stuff. 42 minutes in. Why you smile? On the high ground, starts to throw out some impetus shots. The pullback, though, onto one. They find him, nothing to say. Gets the roll up and gonna get bashed, gonna get abyssal, gonna get killed. Does have buyback. Why you smile? He went too far forward. Disruption's there to keep him alive. Now the Pango buyback. Disarm. Onto Bloodseeker, the overgrowth there, tries to jump, tries to kill Monet, very low, does go down once. Shiro gets that finish, and now Marcy's low, Marcy's dead, doesn't have a buyback, rolling back and forth, finds XWY, but the rest of these heroes don't want to fight. The RP comes out, connects onto two, the AoE damage, another disruption save, but it's only delaying the inevitable as the second RP comes out. They find themselves target after target, Shiro controlled, Shiro living for a long time, but eventually Shiro will die. Why You Smile does a lot with this impetus, but
Why You Smile steps up. Aster.
Now this is a dangerous position to be walking into, but this wraparound.
If they find the back line, that's all that matters. If they find the Shadow Demon.
This would be everything. Shadow Demon Courier heading out, so they're going to know he's in the area, but they spot Shiro first. That smoke making so much value play, and Shiro...
He gets the rage before the stun.
That was not what they were hoping to do. Okay, now trying to play into this vision. I mean, they're all smoked up. It's not an easy jump, but good placement by Aster at least. Looks like they want to back out of there.
Marcy's ready to go in.
Finds one, jumps immediately, gets the control, gets the damage, the Hex out, and he's dead.
Holy moly.
Dude, are they actually going to do this?
Oh
they find
God,
the tree and blow him up too. Bulbacus to get out of here, but does manage just barely.
Let's pull up the graph again, just by the way, because it's hilarious. The most back and forth game I think we've ever had. Doesn't matter about net worth, all is execution.
They are in the mid lane, a little bit separated from each other. Shadow Demon kind of just drops down the ward. Oh, and he finds him. They get him right at the start. Broken, in trouble. Hex the bash. It connects now onto Monet. TK's dead. Aster are falling apart. XXS, he gets his blink broken. Oh, the Shiva's guard, it barely clipped him right on the edge of it. And Monet, he is in no man's land. LGD make the comeback happen, immediately buys back.
DK's dead for 110 though.
Racks down, mid already taken. LGD. God. They want to look for more. Stolen Rage for Bobica.
Mainly finding Planet, who's just sitting in the back ninja geared.
They're going to look for him. Drop down that fireball. RP onto nothing. The blink away, the move away, and XXS doesn't have it.
They're feeling the pressure for sure.
Scary times, but they kill off the entire creep wave. We're, what, 4 minutes away from those tier 5 neutrals. There's 40 seconds left on this Aegis. Shiro, he's going to walk in with this demonic cleanse, and that is going to be enough to take this melee Rax most likely.
Even though they're both living armored.
He's so scared. Even still.
He's playing completely around Rage right now. So he's infested until Rage probably comes back up, and then he's going to look to pop out and finish off the Raxes.
It is back up. The stun, the pull, the rupture. He's dropping. He's dead. Shiro dead inside the base. The refresher needs to be careful. Marcy trying to move in and save him. That's the BKB. They've already used the control though, and now the break has to run away on Monet. Shiro keeping that control, roll forward into damn near the fountain as XWY force staff and runs into the fountain. Now looks for more. The rupture's there. Aster, they've pulled them in pretty far. Why you smile just does so much damage. Look at it. Look at him run down. They have to pop that abyssal and try and get out of there. Marcy controlled. Marcy goes down. There's the buyback. XXS also dead, and he doesn't have one. You've got double RP. I mean, you could potentially throw this game at the last second. Now, they do have the Ex Machina available on Marcy, or excuse me, on Why You Smile.
He's tanky.
And
has double hex too. That's
smoke. There's waiting for anybody.
They actually trade items. They gave the pirate hat to Why You Smile.
Waiting for anybody. Monet pulled out. RP finds it on a 1, but that's not good enough. Has to get out of there. Marcy on top of it. Second RP used just to get XWY a little bit away, and now the throne is open. They're going on it right away. The Unleash is there. Monet just going to get dropped to the Enchantress. Shiro pops refresher, runs on in. They turn their sights onto the throne. LGD are going to win this game, take out Aster.
Does not work out. That very well could be the game ending for Alliance. As they're trying to find the initiation. There is no Aegis. Oh, the hook shot. The time walk. But he time walked out. The BKB was able to be popped by Latroni. Now the Requiem of Soul is going to connect onto 1. Overgrowth good from Excel. Now we're dropping the Mortimer Kisses. That's going to be the death of the DP. As meanwhile, Smiley Knight was able to find out Gardic and bring down the Clockwork as well. Lumiere still hiding in the trees. He has the Chronosphere, but he's not dropped it. Now he's finally going to use it. It's a good one. It connects onto 2. With the Blink Avalanche from Michael. Trying to keep Lumiere alive. They cannot kill Lumiere. Buyback comes out onto 2.
Doesn't even show up, and he just relies on his globals. So, smoke on smoke action, Rata.
It's gonna pop. They have found out Lumiere. Lumiere able to get the BKB off of. In the toss, they found the Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend gonna be brought down. It's a double kill inside the Chrono. Now turning their attention onto a cell. That's 3 that have dropped. This fight is Smiley Knight. He has to retreat Illich. He's gonna need to get himself out of dodge as well, but there's gonna be the Cyclone from the Wind Panda. As Knight, he's gonna be surrounded. The bash comes off. They get the disarm. Stunned up. Another bash. Can he get off the Sunder? He's silenced up as the Terror Blade.
Well, I think he sundered the. I was wondering. I was looking at the Lincoln Sphere pickup from Facing Forward. Like, what is that for? Oh, it's bottom. They found Illich.
Lumiere. Moving in. Illich has been found out. This is going to be a total team wipe. And the net worth differential is going to be even after this.
And it's just 2v5. What are they going to do? Latroni's not even here. And there it is. There's the GG.
GG called. Okay, yeah.
I did see that, yeah.
Guys, it could happen, all right? Because he lost.
Yeah.
Which means you could win.
Gets annihilated. Second kill of the game here for Darkside, but Nightfall save and pure. They're stampeding over to that left side of the trees. And the Weaver aiming for Sineko, trying to bring down the Disruptor, but Ramses and Rebels, they're able to hold their line. Nightfall will find that kill on clock. And a Static Storm going to try and zone him away. Does catch Pure on the very edge, but Ishiguchi's out without wasting Aegis. And Nightfall's in with GPK. Their BKBs allowed to play onto Ramses and Disruptor. The damage over time is too much to withstand. Ramses Sineko about to drop. And a huge fight here for BetBoom. Oh, they only lose a tiny. Getting the DKs away, and DK Focus has walked into his own demise. Pure will chase him into the trees. In comes Nightfall yet again for another double kill. And having the Granite Golem as well, like 600 face HP. Oh, Nightfall. Nightfall jumped in with no BKB. It's 2 seconds still on cooldown. Tossed back in front of Tokyo, trying to find Beastmaster, but he's rolled up Nightfall and killed off the DK. Tiny now, trapped behind enemy lines, doesn't get removed. Buybacks coming out of Darkside as Pure is inside the Cauldron of Static Storm. His BKB's up and they're focusing down the Death Prophet, trying to kill everybody bar the Morphling until the end of the fight. GPK has a lasso as well, but he's just going to flame break back Ramses for a second. Now BKB, and think about continuing on to Roger. Try and catch out the Clockwork as he moves up to the high ground. GPK and Pure still battling away. Ramses in with the Avalanche with no time lapse and no Shikuchi. A godlike streak removed and Ramses.
He's back.
He's back into this game now. GPK slow to a crawl and close back into the waiting arms. And there's Morphling. A monstrous fight there for Darkside. Huge performance from Ramses, who didn't even die once.
Yeah, we just got to watch that Lotus, but probably still your best bet.
Oh, the flares. They see Nightfall, but Roger hook shot into the backside of DK Focus, now allowing for the stuns onto Ramses, and Morphlin gets on the BKB. Tries to set Tag up in a second here with a life steal, bringing him back to full, focusing down GPK and Pure. The back rider taken down by the Morphling now as the chase is on. Darkside, they've killed off Bat and Tiny while Pure saved TPing home to safety. Like, Bat doesn't really want to buy back here. 40 seconds on the sidelines and no lasso for 20. Rocket Flare trying to scout him out. The Bat does buy back now. Pure going to try cut one more wave. But Roger has the hook shot. He's trying to find Pure. Tries to dust him, but it looks like it just about missed. While up on the high ground, the dive in, killing off Toronto. Tokyo.
Is under attack. Radiant's bottom
This game completely flipped on its head. 11k lead. Mega creeps coming soon. BetBoom, the one's about to drop their level 3 EXO. Cheese on the Death Prophet. Just a couple of seconds to wait for the BKB to be off cooldown. And Ramses, he's breaking buildings. 4 members of Darkside are smoked in behind the Morphling, and it's down to BetBoom to make the move. They're pinging Ramses, and they will jump start. They do get a catch, but the Static Storm comes. DK Focus, the roar on the DK, and the focus in on the Nightfall. Great hook shot from Roger as well, but it is all the batteries all stolen. Maybe Pure can stand his ground and fight this with his BKB in the time lapse, but the damage from Ramses nearly shreds him. Back to Falcon we head. The throne is exposed. They are losing their base, and GG is called. Darkside take game 1 and a tremendous comeback here. They were down, what, 22-2? And somehow, with one fight, one Roche take, completely swing the game.